Today I'm going to talk about using different props for your shoots. I know you're probably wondering why I have on a robe. I actually just did a really fun shoot in it, and I'll share some of those photos with you. But if you are looking for a way to spice up your photo shoots, I'm here to talk about different props that you can use to just like make things fun and spice things up. One of my favorites is using a mirror. You can do a lot of things with it, like even like doing this is really fun. I will often put the mirror as like the subject and so I'll do like something kind of like this. And so the camera will be getting me through the mirror, which is a really cool like perspective. I hope you can see that. But that's a really great perspective. And I'm talking away from you. But yeah, that's a really great perspective, and I have a lot of fun with that. You can put if you've got like a really big mirror, you can put it on the ground and you can kind of like do like a sexy pose in front of it, and have the camera pointing down, and that creates like a really cool photo too. I use a lot of mirrors in a lot of my different shoots. I'll try and put that in the video, but I have a lot of fun with mirrors. Another thing that I really like to use, you hopefully are able to see this, but I love like artificial greenery. I think if you're not trying to do like a whole bunch of set design, but you do want to add like just like a little flavor or a little like greenery to an indoor scene, getting you like a nice plant can really just add that special touch. And then if you're shooting other people too, it could be fun to like shoot them through like the leaves. You could like capture an image of this. Ooh, I'm like, I might do this when I get off. But you can do a lot of really funky things with some artificial greenery. So I would always suggest that. One of my favorite props to use is flowers. And I love this one, comes in with this vase, but you can do so much to flowers. You can use one and like put it in your hair, so it could be like a small prop, or you could do something with this vase and just kind of like pose with it. You could do like a really cool depth shot where the flowers are in focus and you're kind of like behind, or it covers up your face entirely and you've got like some cool like rings on or something that add like a special touch. There's so much you could do like a close-up photo with like just your eyes and the flowers there, like something kind of like. So you can get super creative with it, like, and a lot of these things we already have in our houses. We have an extra mirror, even if it's one of those handheld ones, that could be really cool. A lot of people tend to have flowers in their house. I know I buy flowers for myself, so that could be just something that will like spice up your photo shoot. Another fun thing that I love is jewelry. So if you are a accessories girl like me, you probably have a lot of different types of jewelry. One of my favorites to shoot with is pearls, and I love this necklace specifically because it's got so many layers to it, and I could do something like this. I could just drape it on my body. I could hold on to it. You know, I could do kind of like something like this, like a close-up. But there's so much you could do with pearls. You could either put them on, or I could even like drape these over my face and get like a close-up shot. I could honestly, I've done this before, but I could like put them in my mouth and have the pearls spilling out. Like, there's so much that you can do with just the jewelry that you have. See everything as an accessory. Don't feel like, or see everything that you have in your house as a potential prop, because it could be used, even if it's like a picture frame of an old photo of you. Put that in the shot. Put that, like, if you take a photo of you on the desk and you've got like a picture frame of you when you were little, like incorporate that into the shot some way that just makes you feel good, makes you feel happy about what you're shooting and how you're expressing yourself, because that's the main reason we're doing this, right? So another one of my favorite props is tulle and fabric in general, but this one's one of my faves because you could either use it as a prop. I really love like covering up my head. I feel like identity is a huge theme in my work, and a huge theme in my life. I really love like draping these over my head, and the fun thing about this too is that you can put it on top of your lens and put like a rubber band around it or something, and while you're shooting, it will make your photos really creamy and really soft, especially if you're shooting like during golden hour or outside or you have harsh sunlight. This can kind of diffuse that sunlight a bit, and then it could just also just really enhance your photos. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Okay. But yeah, you could do a lot of really fun things with this. I also use fabrics as like skirts and like bandeaus. If this were long enough, you could make this into like a shirt. There's so much you could do with it. And even like if you wanted to do like a long exposure shot and just like wave this around so that the camera could capture like that movement, but like keep your body really still, that could be I've done a shot like that before. There's so much that you could do with different fabrics, both with like putting them on your body and using them as like actual props as well. One of my favorite props is a teacup. I think that's my personal style and just like my aesthetic. I love tea, I love teacups, I love vintage antique things, I love thrifting. So anytime I see a teacup, it gives me kind of whimsical Alice in Wonderland vibes, and I just really resonate with like little teacups and little dainty things like this. I think that they look really great on camera. And yeah, find the things that you're gravitating towards and use those in your shoots to like elevate your look, solidify your style, and yeah, okay. So last but not least, one of my all-time favorite props and one you can't go wrong with is a picture frame. You can use a big one, you can use a small one, and similar to the mirrors, like you could do so much with that. Like this gives you kind of like a frame within a frame look, and this one's small, but you can practice like holding it different ways. You can highlight like different body parts, so it doesn't always have to be the face. It could be like just like a hand or something. You can like put your hand through the frame and just kind of like, I can show you better than I can tell you. But there's so much you can do with it. I think frames are really cool because when you look at the photo and you get it right, like the frame is situated up, it's not down like this, it's like up. When you get it right like that, it's cool because it's like, it just completely elevates the photo, and then you get like a photo within a photo. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. So I definitely recommend people use props like frames because they can be so fun, especially if you're like indoors or even outdoors in nature, because we don't often see frames out in nature, so that could be a beautiful juxtaposition of this prop. So that's all I had for today. If y'all have any questions or want to run any ideas by me, feel free to comment or send me a DM or let me know. I'm excited to see what y'all create. Please share because I really want to see it. And thank you for stopping by. Like, subscribe, all those things.